All right, we're on. I'm so nervous. Okay. Hi guys, what's up? It's Ariel. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a video that I've just never really done, or don't do videos like this. I'm sitting down on my floor and it's like 10 o'clock. It's a Sunday night. I was watching a movie and I just stopped it because I was like, I just need to film this video and talk about this because this is something that's just been placed in my heart and I just really want to be real and authentic and talk to you guys. And this is something that I've never done before. I've never been this real and raw and open and talk on my channel. And that's something that is so crazy, that blows my mind, because I've been making YouTube videos for so long. I don't even know how many years, but I'm just making videos in general, not even like on YouTube, since I was 12. And this is something that I've loved my whole life, and this translates to like what I'm doing now in college. I go to university, I'm a freshman, and I'm learning like integrated communications, and it kind of coincides with YouTube, just with like media, marketing, advertising, and all that. And as someone who is so passionate about this, I've just felt convicted because I have to apologize to you guys because I have not been real. Like, I have not been real, not been honest with you guys. I've not been authentic, and I'm here to talk about how that needs to change, and how YouTubers and Instagrammers in general and people on social media need to change that. So if you're wondering, what am I talking about? Basically, social media is so fake. It's so fake. It's so inauthentic and produced and unrealistic. Everything is edited and face-tuned and deleted. And it's like, it's not real and it's not real life. But the thing is, society for some reason is starting to paint it as real life. We are all just starting to believe that what we see on social media is like realistic, and how people's lives really are and who they are and how they choose to portray themselves. As someone who makes videos, as someone who has an Instagram account, as someone who does this, let me be the first one to say that most of the things you see on social media and Instagram are so produced and unrealistic and inauthentic. Literally, everything you see are highlight reels and the best moments captured. Everything you see is something that's been well thought out, or produced, or color graded, or edited, or face-tuned, and nothing is truly how it is anymore. It's all through like rose-colored glasses. It's all tainted. It's all changed. And I think that's a really cool attraction of social media, because a lot of people like that escape, and they like being able to put on this facade and put out this like idea of who they are and this persona and perspective of how their life is. But I'm just gonna shut that down right now and say that needs to stop, and that is so fake. Last summer, I went through just like a hard time dealing with some relationship stuff and everything. And during that time, I would go on social media because I was like, I don't want to deal with my feelings, so I'm just gonna scroll mindlessly on my phone and like look at pretty pictures and stuff and watch videos. And I like felt worse. I felt so much worse going on social media and looking at these things than I have in such a long time. And I just was like, I don't even know how to describe it. I was just like, I'm literally having the worst time of my life right now. Like, I'm just going through like hell. And then I open my phone and I look at these pictures of all these people who are like smiling and or like in Aruba, or like going on cute little brunch dates with their friends, or waking up at like 8 a.m. to go to Pilates and all this stuff. And I just felt like inadequate. And I was like, why is everyone living their best life and posting all these beautiful photos, and I'm out here like dying? But at the same time too, I felt convicted, because if you looked at my Instagram at the time, I was doing the same thing. Like, if you went on my Instagram feed or watched my YouTube videos, you'd probably think like, oh my gosh, like this girl's got her life all together and she's going to these places and she's friends with these people, she does this, and like she does not have like a care in her world. And I like remember I did an assumptions questionnaire on Instagram, because I was going to do an assumptions video, which I just obviously never ended up doing. And one of the assumptions was like, you really have your life together. And that has bothered me for so long, because for such a long time I've like worked to try and create this facade or this like persona because I want people to look at me a certain way or think that I've got it all together or think that I'm doing it all right. And that just like bothers me now because it's so fake. Like, it's just fake news. It's just false. It's just inauthentic. And like, that's bothered me even recently. Like, I'll meet people at college and they'll be like, oh my gosh, like I watched your videos before I met you and you just seem like different in real life. And that bothered me too. And it was just like, when you meet me in real life, I feel like there's just so much more grit and there's just so much more like blunt honesty and sarcasm to like who I am than when I put in my videos, because in my videos I'm like, hey guys, like what's up, welcome back to my channel, like subscribe. And it's like, literally that's not even who I am. Like, some of the kids on my floor call me a crackhead because I think I'm actually crazy. Like, I have so much energy and I say like the weirdest things sometimes. I'm just really sarcastic. Like, in addition to, I think in order to like truly be myself on social media and be authentic, like I can't just show all the highlights and all the positive things, because I think that's dishonest and like my portrayal and what I'm trying to do on my channel and the community that I'm trying to create. I really love what Jordan Lee Dooley, who's a motivational speaker, says. She's like, your brokenness is welcome here. And that's like the catchphrase she has for her platforms and everything. And I think that's so cool. And I really love how like open and honest the invitation is. Like, your brokenness is welcome here. Like, come girl, like, you know, get your butt over here. We're all going through the same things. We're all going through something. And I think that's something that I need to start doing on my channel and start promoting. And I think that's something that we all need to go through and we all need to start promoting. So the first thing that I want to talk about is just being authentic on social media. I think that we should all be realistic on what we post. Stop creating fake moments. Stop posting things that aren't realistic to how you feel. If you're like having a bad day or you're going through something, you don't need to post it on social media and be like, oh, like I'm going through all this and I just feel terrible, blah, 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 blah. But don't pretend that everything's okay too, because it's okay to not be okay. You know, it's okay to not every single week post like a smiling picture of you and your friends on the beach or at a coffee shop or at the mall. I think it's okay. And if you aren't like the type of person who's going to be open on social media about it, I respect that. I think that's perfectly fine, because I know some people like privacy and aren't weird and like to put everything out there like me. Like, I'm just like an open person and I'm like this in real life too. Like, I'll meet you and tell you my whole life story over coffee the first time I meet you. But I think like we need to stop trying to convince other people what our lives are when it's not realistic to who we truly are and how it is. Number two, I think that on social media we need to stop comparing ourselves to each other, because yeah, keep in mind, no one really is how they are on social media. So look at everything with a grain of salt. Knowing that everything is produced, knowing that everything is a fake reality, stop trying to be that false reality. Stop trying to be an illusion, because that's impossible. Stop trying to be another person. Stop trying to have another person's life. Start embracing and loving your own. Stop focusing so much on what is on this screen and more on what is in real life. There's so much life out there. There's so much to be done, so much to live. And literally, if the internet shut down right now and there was no more social media, there's no more technology, if there was an apocalypse and went back to living on like rock farms, what would all of us do if our entire lives are consumed with this small screen and this is all we know and all we care about? I think some of the best times of my life have been the times my parents or like my church retreat have been like, give me your phone. We're going to get off that phone. And my mindset has never been better or healthier. And I've never loved and appreciated my life and my friends more when I wasn't comparing to other people's lives, because comparison is so easy. It's one click away on the screen. It's literally one click away, one click and one scroll. So stop comparing your lives to everyone else and start embracing your own. Another thing that we need to start doing is we need to stop trying to be each other. This kind of just goes with my second thing about like comparison, but I just got hit by this yesterday because I was scrolling on Instagram with my friend and I came across this like plastic surgery account, and I think you guys see them all the time. It's like, oh, exposing celebrities or like doctor whatever, and it shows like the before and after. And a lot of times people get nose jobs or lip injections, and I was just looking at this account and I just felt so sad, because there were so many people on there who got, you know, rhinoplasties or lip injections. And when they do that, they all start to look exactly the same. Like, especially with the nose job, they're all getting like the same nose. That's something that I just realized. They are all getting the same nose. So all these people are just conforming to look like each other and have the same exact nose and the same exact lips. And I'm just like disturbed by that, because why? Why? As someone who hasn't liked her nose for so many years, now I would never change my nose, because it's like, why? Who said that like I don't have a good nose? Like, who said that you don't have a good nose? Who said that those people who got plastic surgery didn't have a great nose? Like, society? A picture on their screen? Just because you don't have a conventional facial feature doesn't mean that it's ugly, doesn't mean that it needs to be changed. Just because you're not a conventional beauty doesn't mean you need to conform to what all the Instagram girls look like. Doesn't mean you have to wear their outfits. Doesn't mean you have to use their presets. Doesn't mean you have to live their lifestyle. I think we try so hard to be each other that we lose ourselves. And that's something that is really discouraging to me, because why are we trying to be other people when we were individually and uniquely made ourselves? Like, if God wanted me to be Tasha over there, he would have made me Tasha. He did not make me Tasha. He did not make you Tasha. He made me Ariel, and he made you you. And that's something that's beautiful and should be cherished. And God is a perfect creator and king, so he didn't make mistakes on you. So don't treat yourself as if you're a mistake. Don't treat yourself as you're something that needs to be changed or fixed, because you don't. Stop getting plastic surgery to change the beautiful features that you have because society says they're wrong, or because society says they're ugly, because they're not. And society changes. Oh my gosh, society changes. Can we please just like go in a little time machine and move back like 12 years or whatever to 2007? Like, what was in trend then? Really thin eyebrows, really thin girls, brown lip liner, chunky highlights, like limited to. Is any of that in style right now? No. People literally hate when they get chunky highlights at the salon. They're like, oh my gosh, you botched my hair. People hate thin eyebrows. They're all about like the thick eyebrow trend. Everyone wants to be thick now. They want to have more voluptuous curves, more booty. No one wears limited to. Justice is like dead. Justice is like a meme. So it's like, within a span of 12 years, beauty has changed so much. What society holds and what social media holds and everything. And it's going to continue to change, because that's just our world and that's how it is. And everything's just evolving. And so if you're going to go off on what your screen says, or what your likes on Instagram say, or what your followers say, you're always going to be discontent, and you're always going to feel so poorly, and you're always going to feel inadequate because you don't measure up. But if you stay true to who you are, if you love yourself for who you are and where you come from, and if you're authentic with yourself and you understand that you are your own person who was made in a beautiful image of a creator who loves you and has done a perfect and wonderful job on you, then you're not going to feel bad, because comparison kills. And you cannot compare yourself to another person when that person isn't you. And I don't want you to be the same person as everyone else. I don't want myself to be the same person as everyone else. I want us to be unique, and I want us to be authentic. And I don't want to create the same content and post the same photos or be the same person as thousands of other girls out there, because we don't need another one of those thousands of girls. We need individual people who are just going to be them and be authentic and be real and like be honest with everyone. I don't know. So that's basically all I'm trying to say. I just feel like this video might be a little rambling all over the place, and I'm not like the expert on social media and self-love and being authentic and realistic. I'm just trying to start being honest with myself and with you guys. And I'm scared to post this video because I just feel like it's controversial, and I just don't know how everyone will react to it. Yeah, this video is just like a video. I think one of the first ones that I'm just filming and posting for me, and to just be authentic and realistic and use my platform for like topics I care about, because I literally go off about this all the time. And if I go off about it in real life, like I should go off about it on social media, because obviously I care about it, I'm passionate about it, and I think like it's important and we should be talking about it in modern day life. So yeah, this is my video. I don't even know who's gonna watch this or what the response will be. I'm like kind of nervous. I don't know. I just wanted to film this and sit down and talk, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time with a new one. If you like this video and you have any like thoughts or comments on anything that I'm saying, please feel free to comment down below and like let's create a discussion in the comment section. And also just honestly share whatever you want. Like, I don't care. Be real, be authentic, you know, be yourself. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time with a new vid. Bye.